Hello there, and I'm Bob West, and welcome to another edition of Studio 7. Today we're following a movie. It's called Hacksaw Ridge. It is a return by Mel Gibson back into the movie industry after being ostracized by the movie industry for some anti-Semitic comments. Mel Gibson directed this story and helped produce it with his film company. It's a World War II drama. It is heavy on the action. It has a little bit of blood to it, but it is not overly done. If you're a older movie person and you remember a movie called Saving Private Ryan, it is not as bad as the first 5 to 10 minutes of Saving Private Ryan. And which is pretty good because it's the story of a medic, Desmond Dawes, who is a conscientious objector. In other words, he didn't want to kill, and he goes through the army during World War II and becomes a medic. He's ends up fighting on Okinawa. It's a pretty good film because it stars somebody that's not relatively known by the name of Andrew Garfield. We give this movie 6 out of 7 stars. It's excellent. And the most surprising performance in the movie, as we've shown you some stills and the production and hopefully a clip of the film, is Vince Vaughn as one of the sergeants, one of the NCOs in his company, who comes to light through the movie to realize that just because you don't want to kill doesn't mean that you don't want to help. And that's the most important thing that we're seeing from Desmond Dawes, is his ability to be a medic, his ability to not only handle that kind of pressure, but to come through and prove to all that honor can be done in silence without a gun.
You figure this war is just going to fit in with your ideas?
While everybody else is taking life, I'm gonna be saving it. That's gonna be my way to serve.
This is a personal gift from the United States government designed to bring death to the enemy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sergeant. I can't touch a gun.
You don't kill.
No, sir.
You know, quite a bit of killing does occur in war.
Private Dawes does not believe in violence. Do not look to him to save you on the battlefield.
What's really nice about the movie is it doesn't rely on what I call the 42-second film clip. Now, this is something that comic book movies rely on, and Hacksaw Ridge doesn't. But usually what happens is everything is quick in a comic book movie because they're afraid that if they talk for too long, you're going to sit there and look at your cell phone and start doing a bunch of things. And so the movie has some pace to it. Hacksaw Ridge has flow to it. It has an ability to keep you interested in the dialogue as well as the action. And there is a fair amount of both in this movie. It has a pretty good supporting cast: Sam Worthington, Luke Bracey, Teresa Palmer as the love interest, and it follows Desmond from his first days at basic training, which are well worth watching, all the way through his battle onto Okinawa. And I'm not going to tell you how it finished, although you can pretty much find out for yourself because it is based on a true story. That means usually somebody survived and is able to give you an idea of what really happened. Again, we give it 6 out of 7 stars. I recommend that you see it while it's still in theaters. See it on the biggest screen that you can. And once again, I'm Bob West on YouTube West. This is Studio 7. Have a wonderful day.